Are you a pack rat like me? Do you constantly find yourself struggling to figure out where things are in your inventory or where you can store things because you don't have enough space on you, you've overloaded your companions, your storage ship is full? What to do? Well, thankfully, I at least have figured out a few things to help with inventory management, and hopefully that's what we're going to solve today in this beginner's guide to the nightmare of inventory management in Starfield, because there are some things that could be done to ease the pressure points a little bit, the pain points. We're going to be diving into those today. We're going to be hopping in the game in just a second. If you've never watched one of my guides before, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. We do daily streams at 11 a.m. Central Time. We play a lot of different games. We do Let's Play things. We do podcasts around Middle-earth and Dune. We do film, movie, and TV show reviews, a bunch of other stuff. Check out the Discord. Check out the member videos for the members of the channel. And without further ado, let's get on into the game and talk inventory management here. Some quick tips to help you ease the pain of being a loot whore like I am, because I gotta loot all the things. All right, so I think the number one tip that most people already know about if you're starting to find yourself overloaded is you can talk to any of your companions and you can store stuff on them. But worth noting is that every one of your companions also has a mass limit of what they can carry. You'll notice over here, if I move my head out of the way, I'll need to go the other direction. It says they, in this case, Vasco can carry 135. He's not currently carrying anything because he's at 0, but he can carry a maximum of 135, and I believe they're using kilos here, so 135 kilograms of weight. And then we can go back here. I think Barrett was back in the back, if I'm not mistaken. We can go look at him. I'm pretty sure I took most of the stuff off of him, but just to show what he looks like.
Oh, good. Story time. Not a problem.
Let's check out your load here, buddy. So yeah, he's carrying 8 out of 135 because I've given him a weapon and some ammo and stuff. So bear in mind that the weight limit for your party members is 135, but you can store things on your party members. So when you're coming back to your ship, and you want a quick and easy way to get rid of things, dump it on your companions, because they are a form of temporary space, and then you can always grab things from them when you need to get off. Also, your ship storage, which in this case, my ship storage is empty right now because I took everything out of it for a specific reason, which we're going to be talking about in this video. But I just took those ship parts. All you need to do is hit the X to open up the transfer, and this is where we're going to see the same thing. Down on the bottom right here, it's going to say a mass of 0.2280, so I can carry 2280 kilograms of weight with this particular ship. And then you can cycle through inventory and go to my personal inventory. And what I would do here, one of the most important things you can ever do is just every time you come back to your ship, immediately go into the resources and open that resources tab up, and down here where it says hit the RB button to store all resources, just do that every single time, and boom, it puts all of the resources that you've been carrying around into your ship's storage vault. And from there you can go into the all category, and you'll notice here down on the bottom right over here it says click the LS, the left thumbstick, to sort. So you can sort by name, sort by value, sort by weight, and this is the one that's going to be the most important for you, because if you ever find yourself starting to get overburdened, you can come in here and say, well, what are the heaviest things I'm carrying? Let's go ahead and store those on the ship. And we're going to say confirm, we want to store all those. And now I've dropped myself down to 96 mass, and I'm no longer overburdened with my character. But of course, I can go in here and put like this space suit and all these other things. I could put these into storage if I wanted to, so that I'm not carrying all this heavy stuff around. So between the storage space on your ship and all of the companions that you get at your disposal, you can have a lot of storage space beyond just what you personally have. So you can come back to your ship and load up all of your companions and your ship's inventory before you ever really need to do anything about it. Now, at some point, you're going to get to the point where you can no longer stash stuff. And this is when you get into the dilemma of, well, do I sell it? Do I jettison it? What do I do with it? But thankfully, there is an unlimited storage in the game in terms of your house storage or in this case, if you're just starting the game, which is why this is the beginner's guide. This is the most important thing. The beginner's guide is that we have unlimited storage at the lodge, at the room that we got when we first joined the Constellation group. So one of the things I would suggest that you do, if you ever get to the point where you're starting to see your ship's cargo hold get full, come into your cargo hold like so, and come in here and take everything out, like so. Take it all. Quick commercial break, everyone, to give a shout out to our first official guild officer, Bubbalonia, as well as all of the guild champions, and of course, all of the members who help keep me on the air full time. To join as a member, simply click that join button below and pick your tier, but you can also support with super chats on any live stream or premiere, or super thanks on any upload or YouTube short. Don't forget the Discord. Let's get back to the video. All right, once you've emptied your cargo hold, one of the things I always do is I just take all because it's easiest that way, but then I'll go back in here to transfer. I'll go back into my inventory really quick, and I'll go down to all, and I'll just take this and I'll sort by weight, take the ship parts, and I'll immediately store those back on the ship. That's the easiest way to just then only leave the ship parts here. And I'm assuming at this point that you've grabbed everything off of your companions, and you're going to be super overloaded at this point. In this case, if we look at my inventory here, I am going to be 345 of 135, so I'm carrying a couple hundred kilos beyond what I would traditionally be able to carry, and as a result, I'm going to suffer a lot of being overburdened. You can't fast travel. You're going to watch your oxygen go down super quickly like it is right now, and if I try to run, it goes down even quicker. So one of the things you want to do, and this is, I didn't figure this out until after I'd played a few sessions of the game, because the first few times I thought you had to land, because I knew that you couldn't fast travel. So I thought you had to land and manually walk from here to the lodge, but that's from the landing pad to the lodge, but that's actually not the case. All you got to do is come here to the home planet for the lodge, in this case Jemison, in the is it Alpha Centauri section, I think. Anyway, the planet is somewhere around here. Probably just, there it is right there. So we're going to go to the planet. We're going to hit the planet map, and all you got to do is just go to the one that says the lodge and just click on it, and you're going to get deposited right in front of the front door of the lodge, which means now all you got to do is run inside and go to your room and stash all your stuff. And I want to show you guys this because I've been doing this throughout the course. I'm 80 hours into the game, and I just keep going back to the lodge every, I don't know, about every 10 hours or so. I have to make a run back to the lodge and stash all my stuff. But the good thing is because it's all crafting components and things that I want to hold on to because my weapon mods and outpost building and everything else. So we're going to go ahead and go in here to the lodge. And remember, this can either be done at the lodge or if you own a home. Like, I think there's a perk where you can start off with like a luxury home. That also gives you a personal vault space, which has unlimited storage. So let's look at my... I'm in the red right now all of a sudden because I'm running so overburdened. But here's my room. We're right here. So let's ease on in. And here's your personal storage here. Open up the transfer at this point, and you notice down here, mass right there, infinity out of infinity. There is no limit to putting things into your home storage, whether it's at the Constellation group, the lodge, or your actual home. So we're going to go into our inventory. The first thing to do, because you can do all resources, go to the resource tab and then just boom, put all resources in there. And then from here, we just go into all and we sort by weight and say, what do I not need? Or, you know, if I'm going to go sell this stuff, I can hold on to this and sell it, or I can stash it in here. In this case, I'm going to sell all this stuff. Really what I was interested in is I'm interested in storing things like my uniforms, that I get from the faction quests, as well as any weapons I might have, or things like if I've got a new space helmet I want to hold on to. You know, I don't think I'll ever use that shotgun. Mostly I store my resources here. So if we go over to resources, I have 165 things stored in here, and it's just stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of resources. And every time I start getting full, I just come here, I drop it all off at the lodge, and then I go back out and we get back to adventuring because I am no longer overburdened, which means I can run without fear of draining my oxygen like I was before. We can get back out of here, go back to my ship, and get on about our journeys.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole
Hopefully you've enjoyed this quick beginner's guide to inventory management and storage in Starfield. If you want more like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams at 11 a.m. Central Time. Check out all the other playlists, join the Discord, links are down below, and if you're a member, don't forget to check out the member videos here on the channel. Drop a super thanks if you liked what you saw here today. Till next time, everybody, stay safe, happy gaming.